Just getting set up for the meeting, and I'm going to pause the recording. All right, I want to welcome everybody to today's Zoom webinar call. My name is Gail Zintek, and I'm going to take you through a short PowerPoint to explain an exciting business opportunity as well as a tool that I've been using in our real estate business. So as people continue to join in, I'm just going to go ahead and get this recording started. Well, I've got the recording, get the PowerPoint started. So just give me just a moment and I'll share my screen and we'll get going. Okay, hopefully everybody can see this okay. I'm going to hang on just a moment. All right. Again, my name is Gail Zintek. I'm the broker owner of Network Teams Homes Realty here in Portage, Michigan. I've been a realtor since 2004. I've had a 100% referral business since 2011, my husband and I, and we're going to talk about that a little bit today. 2017 Realtor of the Year for the Greater Kalamazoo Association of Realtors. I'm a master relationship marketing trainer and have traveled all over the country and spoke to groups of business owners about relationship marketing. I'm an executive distributor with SendOutCards, a member of the Eagle's Nest, which is an advisory council to SendOutCards Corporate. My husband and I earned the 2014-2015 Circle of Excellence Award, and we were nominated as Distributor of the Year 2016. And let's see, affirmations. I'm gonna share a little bit. Let me go back. Okay, good. So this is a little bit about us. Since January 1st, 2017, Steve and I, my husband and I, have received 97 referrals for business. That's business that's come our way without having to ask for us. It's people reaching out. We've put 30 homes under contract so far, and I set an intention at the beginning of the year to attract 200 real estate referrals this year, knowing that we would close. So here's my story. In 2007, I received an unexpected card after a networking event. I called the sender and said, "How did you do that card?" And we met for coffee, and he showed me how to send a card to my husband, Steve. I came home that evening. My husband and I researched this company, and we joined as distributors. In 2008 to 2011, when the real estate market was not performing like it is today, we actually grew our referral business from 35% to 100%. And since 2012, we've enjoyed 100% referral business, closing 50 plus homes per year. And I learned that consistency matters, and SendOutCards has changed our business, certainly for the better. So I want to take time to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to take a look at SendOutCards. And I know that many of you that have joined this webinar today learned about this mechanism last night in a post I made on Lab Coat Agents Group, real estate group. And I told you that I would share with you what the system is, how it works, and invite you to be a part of this movement. And I'm not asking you to give up anything that you're currently doing. SendOutCards is made a positive impact worldwide, and we thank you for taking time to just check it out, learn about maybe how it could benefit you in your business, or actually create some residual income for you as well. Here's a little bit about SendOutCards. It was founded in 2003 by its founder and CEO, Cody Bateman. Their international headquarters is located in Salt Lake City, Utah. They are a member of the Direct Selling Association. And it was Cody's dream and goal to take an offline, traditional brick and mortar type business and bring it online, just like Netflix, Amazon, and iTunes have been able to do. Now, when you think about these $3 billion companies, they have been able to collapse an inefficiency in our marketplace. And that just means they've made it easier to attain the products and services that we used to go jump in our car, drive to the store, and purchase. You know, I don't know how many of you have used Amazon. My husband and I are Prime users, and we even have on our remote control of our smart TV, we have the Amazon button and the Netflix button. It's simply changed the way we've done things. And Netflix, I remember my husband and I have 3 grown married children, and when they were kids, we took them to the Blockbuster and rented movies for the weekend. I have a 15-year-old granddaughter, and she doesn't really even know what it's like to go to a music store and buy, music, because she buys tracks through her iTunes account. And, SendOutCards is doing the exact same thing for the greeting card and gifting industry. Today, from the comfort of our home, I can be out and about, I can be out on an appointment, I can meet someone at a networking event, and within 2 minutes, I can have a card sent, and SendOutCards prints stuff, stamps, and mails it for me. The digital revolution is underway. When you think about these companies, the largest taxi company doesn't even own any taxis. The largest telecom company doesn't have lines. The largest media owner creates no content. Facebook, you and I met, perhaps most likely on Facebook. We create the content. The largest movie house owns no cinemas. Netflix. The largest software vendors don't create the apps, Apple and Google. And the largest greeting card and gift company soon has no stores. That would be SendOutCards. Now, SendOutCards is the best customer appreciation and customer retention program in the world. It has sent out over 140 million cards and over 7 million gifts over the last 13 years. And no other company sends more first-class mail than SendOutCards. You can do this. You can create these very customized personal cards from your computer. There's over 20,000 pre-designed cards in all these different categories that you see on the screen. Or you can create your cards on the fly with your smartphone, where literally you can send gratitude from anywhere in the world. And I'm going to show you some examples of how I do this. We live in a mobile world. We live in a world of instant gratification. Look at all the things that you can do now from your smartphone. And when I first saw this slide, I had to count. I think there may be 2 or 3 things on here that I don't use my smartphone for. Pictures is a huge part of who I am, my business, and I can tell you that one of my friends said recently that more pictures have been taken in the last 5 years because of smartphones than in the whole history of pictures taken. And soon we can also do business with that. There is about an 80% of all business follow-up. There's a need to say thank you. It was nice to meet you. Looking forward to working with you, to the people you do business with. And SendOutCards came out with this first impressions kit recently. And it not only makes a great first impression, but a really cool lasting impression. It's a preset campaign that comes in the black signature satin cardstock and the white pearl cardstock. And I got some examples. When I finish the PowerPoint, I'll be able to hold up and show you right here in my office. This makes it easy for, let's say you're out at a networking event, you meet somebody that you'd like to start to build a relationship with, and you take a picture with them or of them on your phone, and you can literally have this card sent in minutes with your phone. Now, I'm going to share with you my favorite way to send cards is through the app on my phone. So it doesn't matter if you're an iOS user or an Android user, you're going to be able to use the app wherever you are to celebrate others. This is an example of a card. This is one of my past clients. Her son Will turned 4, and she posted pictures on social media. And I literally, in less than 2 minutes, because they're already in my SendOutCards system and their CRM, I was able to capture the pictures of Will, send a card, add a little sticker book, and a few days later, Nancy, of course, posts a picture, another happy customer, thank you so much. And these are the type of posts you can expect when you use this service to send cards. Now, I know a lot of you were asking me, so how does it work? How do I join? What's the benefits? And all those questions. So you can join SendOutCards as a customer. We have customer options including the preferred customer subscription of $39 a month. This offers you the lowest price on your points. And I'm going to show you examples of cards, and just think of 1 point is like a credit that you would pay 39 cents for. You can also do retail packages and pay-as-you-go. You're just going to pay a little bit more for that product. Now, we also offer bundle packages. That gives you more savings to choose from. All 3 of our bundle packages offer great value. The marketing and business bundle include the first impressions kit, which I just showed you in the premium stock cards, and the startup campaign value pack. This product itself is worth about $249. The personal bundle gives you enough cards, enough points to send 33 cards, or I talk a lot about, the cards and brownies as referral thank yous, as nice to meet you thank yous. You can send cards, 7 cards, and a 2-pack of our world famous brownies with the personal bundle. The marketing bundle allows you to send 66 cards or 14 cards with brownies, and the business bundle allows you to send 133 cards or 30 cards with brownies. And the person who invited you here to this webinar today will make sure that you get your questions answered as far as what bundle would be the best for your needs. Now, you can also become a distributor with SendOutCards. Back 10 years ago when I was looking at this service to use in my real estate business, my husband and I chose to add the $50 distributor option, and it was by far one of the best decisions that we've made to date in our business, in the business world. So everyone can benefit from using the SendOutCard system. But if you want to share SendOutCards with others and get paid to do so, you can add the fully refundable application deposit of $50 with an annual renewal of $59. This gives you everything you need to build a successful business, including a card and gift sending platform and the mobile app, all for free. Contact manager, back office support, websites, training, and customer support is also included. Now, if you add the distributor option to one of our marketing or business bundles, you'll also receive our distributor follow-up campaign for free as well. So there's 4 types of people. Many of you are on here. You saw a post I made in Lab Coat Agents of the 97th referral that we received this year. And then you saw the action log of how I have been responding to these people over the last 7 years. Many of you are interested in becoming a customer, and that's totally fine. I'd love to help you get signed up and started using the service so that you can reach out to your clients and your customers on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. Number 2 is a referral partner. A referral partner is someone who sees the value in using SendOutCards, sees the value in sharing SendOutCards with others, but maybe doesn't have a lot of time to do so. If you're looking to earn part-time money, maybe you need an extra $500 a month, or $1,000 or $10,000. There's success stories all over our profession, all over our SendOutCards company, of people who are making the kind of income that they're looking to make. Maybe you're looking to replace your current income. There's people that are making a significant full-time income with the SendOutCards business. Now, as I mentioned, for every marketing bundle you sell, you can earn up to $335. You can also earn up to $195 for every marketing bundle sold in your organization. And these are bonuses that are paid to unlimited numbers of levels. Double these bonuses if you work and sell business bundles, and you can cut it in half for personal bundles. And the reason I bring this up, because in the real estate world, we all know other realtors who could use and benefit from having this system in their business. So why not you be the one that shares it with them? It costs you a simple $50. You can go out, you can share this with others, help them get started, and earn some income. Okay, let's talk residual income, because that's kind of a buzzword in today's business society world. There's a lot of network marketing companies. There's a lot of businesses out there where you can make a passive residual income. And if you find that a product or a service that you love and that you share with others, why not? You can earn up to 20% on your personal customer volumes, and you can show others how to do the same. So if you sponsored personally 3 distributors and they did the same 7 levels deep, you'd have about 3,279 distributors in your organization, and you receive a 2% override on all the cards and gifts that they send, 5% on level 7, and that's paid also to an unlimited depth. So how big will your team be? You know, you can do the math. You can use the service to offset the cost of your marketing, and you can use the service to have a part-time residual income. My husband and I, just to be honest with you, were entered into the real estate business about 14 years ago. Neither of us had retirements from our previous careers. I was a stay-at-home mom doing childcare in our home. My husband worked a job where he didn't have retirement. You know, we make good money in real estate, don't get me wrong, but every time we close a deal, we're fired, right? So SendOutCards is something I've become passionate about because of what it's done for our real estate business. And I love to share it with other business owners to show how you can show appreciation as well as creating that income. You know, SendOutCards is changing the lives of thousands of people all over the world. It's time to get started. You need to decide if you want to help revolutionize the greeting card and gifting industry, or perhaps you just want to become a customer. I'm going to share some examples with you really quick of how and why I continue to use this service 10 years into its introduction to me. So the picture on the left, 7540 Primrose, is a card I sent to my client Lisa in April of 2010. She was referred to us by a couple, Jean and Mary, and she purchased Primrose. Fast forward 10 years. Now, I've kept track of Lisa through social media. We've been friends, but you know, when it came time for her daughter to graduate from high school and for them to decide they wanted to move out of the state, out to California, start the second portion of their life, they called me. Lisa called me to come over to discuss getting her home ready for sale. And I was also invited over to the graduation party. And this is where I want to really encourage you that when you're out and about, take pictures wherever you go and celebrate people, because as you can see, Lisa kept this card in her desk for 7 years after I sent it to her. Here's another example. Our handyman, Brian, referred us to this couple in 2015. We went and met with them. We suggested changes they needed to get their home ready for market. Time went on. They didn't call us back. We thought, well, maybe they didn't get the job out of town. Well, 18 months later, we get a call. We're ready, almost. So we went out just a few weeks ago, first part of June. They had done the things that we recommended a year and a half ago, and we'll be listing this home very soon when they get the call to make that move. Now, the value of their home jumped $30,000 in 18 months from the improvements that they did along with today's market, and they were very happy with the information that we sent. So you can see the card on the left is the card I sent to them in 2015. The card on the right is the one I sent to them just at the beginning of June this year. Campaigns. This was a campaign. My husband Steve turned 60 this year, and we had a little surprise party for him, our 3 children and myself, and we invited people. These are some pictures that we took, and what we did with the pictures that we took is we created another campaign, and we sent this card thanking them for making the party a fun success. There's no better way to use SendOutCards and to keep in touch personally with others. We've attracted over 97 referrals so far this year for our real estate business. We send cards on a daily basis since 2017. And I'm going to thank you again for taking time out of your day to be with us on this webinar. I'm going to stop the the webinar, and then I'm going to show you some ideas on what it looks like for us to use the SendOutCards system. So let me just do a different little screen share. And I'll go into my system and I'll give you an example exactly of what we do. So this is my SendOutCards account. And many of you have asked, actually I'm gonna do something a little differently first. So I'm gonna go ahead and find everybody. There you are. And I'm just gonna share with you some cards, because I know many people that were in the group. If you have to go, I'm gonna focus right now on real estate. So if you join the webinar and real estate is not your focus, I'm gonna feel free to excuse you from the call. You're welcome to stay if you'd like to, but this second half of the call is just going to be focused on realtors and how I use this in our real estate business. So get back with the person who invited you on this call. I know Angie had invited several people to be on the call today. This is a tremendous opportunity, not only for your business in appreciation and gratitude and helping to expand the business you currently own, but it's also a tremendous opportunity to use this product, to share it with others, and to build that residual income that we talked about. So a few examples for you all that I would like to share. I'm going to go ahead and get back here so you just see this. So we talk about invitations and campaigns a lot in our business, because it's how you communicate with people. Like we have our top 100. So those are our top 100. I think we have 160 or so people in that category. So when we host a client event like our Pumpkin Fest, we can create a card. We partner with other agencies, title companies, mortgage lenders, our daughter's daycare center, and then we can custom brand the back of the cards and use those. We also host a flower fest every year. This is an example of a postcard. And one of our agents, Kim, sent out this postcard to her clients, inviting them to our Flower Fest this year. This is a card we sent. Again, just inviting people to come face-to-face with us twice a year using the service. So those are some examples of campaign cards that we use. And in our real estate business, we have a follow-up campaign that we send after someone purchases a home. My husband Steve and I do something a little bit different. We were inspired by our friend Tammy Miller on the east side of the state to donate a bike to Toys for Tots for all the closings that we have. So first year was 32 bikes. Last year we donated 70 brand new bikes to Toys for Tots. And this is an example of the card. So we have a picture of our grandchildren on the front. On the back is our custom branding. And then the message on the inside lets them know that we're very appreciative of the business that they do with us and that we are donating a bike. And then we share pictures on the inside of the card that we take normally at closing or at the final walkthrough. That goes out with a 4-pack of brownies. And then this card is a big card. It's a great big card. And again, I use the picture that we did at the final walkthrough, pictures that we have. And don't tell this couple because they just closed, and this is the card they're going to receive next year. I send it as an example to myself. Again, the custom branding on the back allows you to, be in front of them in a positive business manner without putting yourself all over the inside of the gratitude cards. Just a couple other examples. People say, birthdays is a huge opportunity to connect with your sphere. And so this is an example of a campaign card that you can use the first name merge field. So this was the birthday card I received from my friend Callie. That's her custom brand on the back, and then the message on the inside. So even though these cards are pre-designed, it's your personal message that allows you to reach out in kindness with that. just this was a sympathy card. My husband and I have had a couple tragedies in our family since March. My husband's brother was killed in a car accident, and then my sister-in-law, Debbie, passed away just last month from a brain aneurysm. And so we are also on the receiving end of these cards. And so a simple card of sympathy sent from our friends from all over the world makes a huge difference. And it inspires me to know that as I continue to do that with people in my life, it makes a difference as well. Okay, parties. How many of you are invited to parties to network with your sphere of influence, the people that know you, like you, trust you? Weddings, graduation parties, summer picnics. Well, we were invited to a garden party at our friend's home with probably about 8 to 10 other couples. And I go equipped with this little thing, this little device, and take pictures. And this is what happens. I come home, I create a card. That was one of the pictures she had there. There's a picture of my friend Renee and then all the girlfriends. And then I just put a collage of pictures throughout the card with a simple message that, you know, it was a fabulous garden party. Thanks to Todd and Renee. They're the best. We love our friends. And again, on the back, in friendship and celebration, Stephen Gill Zintech. We don't have to promote who we are because, you know, our friends know who we are, they know what we do, and they know how to find us when it's time. And we've worked with just about every one of these people in a real estate transaction, and we rarely, if ever, ask for the referral. Again, here's the picture of that surprise card. The physical card on the back was just kind of like a message celebrating a wonderful husband, father, papa, friend, uncle, cousin, realtor, business partner. Join us if you can. RSVP. It just gives us the space to be able to do that. And then sending the thank you for being with us is just a fabulous way. The custom branding is a really powerful asset that SendOutCards added to the tools. And then how many of you know that it was National Ice Cream Day this week? I saw lots of posts on Facebook, and I want to share with you an example of a card. This is from Chip Markell. He's a realtor. He's a fantastic realtor in the Toronto, Canada area, and he sends this out to a sphere of influence and his past clients. So he sent a card to me, but on the inside, it's got some cool little statistics, you know, free ice cream cones with every listing appointment. He plays off of things that are out there to inspire and just engage people in the business. And he does some really fantastic branding on the back of his cards. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up for any questions that you might have, since you're taking time out of your day today. I didn't want to keep you past 30 minutes because I know you're busy and you have other things to do. So go ahead and unmute yourself if you'd like to ask any questions at this time.
I was curious, for the branding on the back, is that something that's an extra service, or does that come with all of the parts?
The custom branding comes with all of the packages, either the personal bundle, marketing bundle, or the business bundle. It's also sold a la carte, but I can tell you that you get the best value if you're thinking of using the SendOutCard system to look at one of those bundle packages and go from there. Anyone else?
Do I get back in touch with Angie to find out more about the actual SendOutCards website?
Yes, Angie's on the call today. So Angie, get back in touch with Dr. Energy. It was a pleasure to have you today on the call. And I know that Angie will help you get all your questions answered.
So I have to go to my profile page and change my name, right?
What is your name?
Nippy Watson.
Okay, Nippy, thanks for being on the call today. Yeah, go to your profile page and make it whatever you want it to be.
Okay.
All right. Jason, thanks for joining us today. You're the only other person I see a picture of.
I'm here. My camera's still just messed up, so I have to put the picture on there. Hey, Nippy, thanks for joining us.
Well, you have a pretty picture anyhow, Angie.
Thank you.
I've got to run.
All right. Thanks, everybody. If there aren't any more questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always accessible through social media on Facebook, Gail Zintech. I also have a page, Realtors Business by Referral with SendOutCards. If you'd like to search that out and join that group, I share some ideas in there and how I use this in our real estate business. And I want to just thank you all for being here today. And I hope you have a successful week and a successful 2017. So thanks, everybody. Take care.